Hello guys, welcome to this tutorial where we are going to build a fully banking app in Flutter. This tutorial will cover all the aspects, front end and back end. We are going to use Firebase, and we are going to build a real functional banking app. So prepare your environment and be ready for this great experience.
Hello guys, Zacksoft here. On this channel I'll be making weekly videos about mobile programming and Flutter. If you're interested, hit that subscribe button, share this video to one or two of your friends and drop a like. Without further ado, let's jump in.
Alright guys, welcome back again. So this is the main entry of the app in the main class, and I hope you have your emulator on and already create a project for this Flutter. So this will be the screenshot that we are going to build for the home page. You can see it have a bar and the nav bar and all those layout that we need. So let's go back here again and let's see the structure of our folder. I created a folder asset where I put the images and the font that you are going to use in this tutorial. You can see the profile and this visa image, and also the font. We have a lot of font family. So if you go down to the padsec.yaml, you are going to see we use the icon sacks that you can use. You can go to the website for icon sacks, and I added some asset for the images. If you see some comment, you can just uncomment them. And the font family, which is their laptop, the one I use. Yeah. So let's continue. You can see in the main app we have just a placeholder which is empty. So I created a home folder. Yeah, this is where we are going to put the home or the entry point. So let's come here to the main and create this home there. Create a new file inside the home folder, home.dart, and create a stateless widget, written st home. This will be the entry point of our project. We're going to return a scaffold. So let's go back and call this class in the main function. Alright, so now we can refresh our project and run it. Yeah, it will take time since it's the first. Yeah, so let's go here in the other folder I created for. Yeah, you can see the home thing is there. The scaffold is there. Alright, let's go and see the constant function. In this constant, is where I put some resources that you are going to use. You can see the user profile. Yeah, the string is there. The visa image, so that is the path. Instead of writing it manually, I'm going to put it there, and it is a static variable, so they are going to be available everywhere. throughout our project. Even the colors, you know, the color dark and the color blue. Yeah, you can customize and put the colors you want, style you want. Alright, so those are the things you're going to need. So let's continue with our scaffold. Let's start with the bar. The bar, we are going to need a mapper, which will take the title, leading. You can see there is a leading, a title, and one action. Yeah, there. So the icons are inside some containers. Yeah, you can see our emulator is running. The project is running now. So let's wait a little bit. Alright, let's start with the bar. Alright, we are going to start with the reading, which is the first element in our bar. The title and action. Actually, I'm going to have just one element in the action, which is that icon, notification icon, inside a rounded container which have a border. You can see. So title with the text, with home. Let's give it a style, text style. I think the font weight is bold. Let's give it maybe the font family is Flutter. So let's go with our leading. Actually, everything is inside the container. Give it a weight. Give it a color. Gray. Let's continue with the chart, which is just a text and a text. text inside the center. Yeah. Alright. So let's make the title be in the center. So center title, again will be true. And we jump to the action. We give it a margin. See the action. I'm trying to use the same container. Where did I put it? Yeah, actually gonna put inside the actions. So I need to cut and put it inside the action because I change the things. Yeah, I'm going to use the decoration. That's decoration because we need to have a rounded border. So we start with the border, which will take border for all the directions. See this approach. Let's see if you have a color, our constant color, color dark. And the width, let's make it to 2. And it will take an icon, which is icon sucks. Let's notification. Import dependency. The icon sucks. Remember this icon sucks. We added it. Now FATSEC.YAML. Yeah, icon sucks. You can just go to FATSEC.dev and see how to install it. You can just copy the name and write it there. It will download the version which is available and which you will use in the project. So you can search notification. Or I need to put this decoration here, okay? Because you have a background color and the border radius. And 100%. Copy the symbol focus and put it here. Right. Touch reload and see the output. Alright, I moved the margin and added for 8 on top on the reading container, and here down I made it 10, and yeah, so let's move with the body. Yeah, use the body. So let's put everything inside a single column. Now let's use a single child scroll view, so that everything inside it will be scrollable. And padding, and insert all, and the value of the padding, they say 20. And then the main, everything will be wrapped inside a column. So we have the balance. The balance where we have balance in the balance title. All of them will be inside a column. The text. The first one is just the amount. Whenever we use a $sign, you have to put a backward slash in the dollar. And write any that's the amount you want. You can use euro or any currency you want, because this is just the UI. Current balance. So let's style this text. Let's see our dark color, so it will not be constant anymore. The single child scroll view, you have to put the constant here to the padding and make our text current balance constant, and then let's see. The text is already faded, so we need to copy this style and paste it down, and just change some attributes and some values. So this should have a font size of 17. Weight of maybe 600, let's say that, and the color should be color dot gray. can see almost there. Let's increase everything and make sure that everything is in the center. Alright, so almost there. Only one thing remains. When we have other elements, they will be like that. When we are going to add others, they will be in the center. So after this balance, the following element is the visa container and the visa number, which is down. So all of those elements should be in one column. So let's start with the visa. We use image.asset and we use the constant in order to access our visa. It is there. We are going to increase the size and make it double infinity, and the width will be double infinity to take all the available space. It's a size box. You can see we're almost there. So we need to add a fit so that the image will cover all the available space. You can see we have that fit property. So we save it. box fit dot cover, so that everything, so that the image take all the available space. Yeah, alright, there. So we just need to add those dots for the to hide the visa number. You can see the small containers, so we need to create one container which we are going to use. So let's just create one container, the one we are going to use almost for all of them. Let's copy this data and just update them to this new design. Let's say let's say 10, no border. And we also need a color. Margin, yeah, which will be the margin between them. So let's extract this widget and give it a name. Let's say dot container. You can see we have it here down in a new class. Let's copy this class, make it reusable, create a folder name widget, and copy this dot container, go in the widget and create it, paste, and import the necessary element. Alright, go back again to import the remaining. So now we have our single dot. So let me it be in a row of 4 elements, I think so. Extract this single one and make it single dot container. Yeah, so we are going to multiply this by 3 and then 4. Let's check. Yeah, there are 4. So as there are 4, you have to make them 4 and create a text for the last numbers, and all of them, they should be inside the row. And the space between all of them will be 5. Let's duplicate it. And then put the text. Change the name and put those numbers. Go to reload project. Alright, you can see. Let's increase the single dot size. Make it 5. It's on the space, meaning the height, not the width. add those actions. Let's create a model where we can have those components which requires some data. In that model, we are going to create the action container, which will have an icon and the text below it. Action container is the name of the raw container. They will return yeah, you can see there that we added some data that you are going to need, and then we pass them in the constructor. We have created the container of height 65, a width of 65, an icon. We have a color white. We pass the icon element, and the text will have the action title. Yeah, everything is here. Yeah, 65. So let's come here to home. Let me close. Let me close something here. Let me put a row and call and display all of those actions here. If there are many, you could use a list view instead of a row. You can use a list view, which will enable them to be scrollable horizontally. So the first action, it will take an icon of icon sax add. The action title will be transact, or so let's duplicate it. This one, let's make it check. Exchange. This one is a top up. trade. And this one will be manage. You can use the balance, so you can use just card. Alright, we have all those actions. We need to center them. Let's see the output. Alright, you can see we are almost there. Everything is working fine. Only 2 sections remain. Yeah, I just need to increase the size of the icons. Make it 25. Alright, everything is fine. So let's move on. Let's remove that debug in the main class. Let's just say debug show checked mode banner. Let's make it to false. And there is nothing. Everything is perfectly fine now. So remain with the transaction, and then now. Alright, so now we can continue with the bottom navigation bar. It will take the bottom navigation bar. So you have a navigation bar. We have a navigation destination, a list of a navigation destination. So those will have icon, like the first one will be icon home, and the label will be home. So we can copy that one and duplicate it 3 times in order to have the 4 icons for our UI. The second one will be transactions. The third one will be report, and the last one will be manage. Alright, so it's in the icon, and that one activity icon. This one will be one, we should change it to transaction, and let's reload, and elevation to 0, background to null. Let's see the output. Alright, you can see now we have a beautiful photo. So let's change the current color, the current background of the selection of the navigation, which is selection. The indicator color, to make it a color dark. With opacity, let's say 0.3, and see how it's going to look. Let's make it 0.1 actually. Alright, so now everything is perfect. Everything is fine. Bottom navigation bar is there. So let's continue with the body and put our item transactions there. For the recent transactions, let's create this text, duplicate it for the second text, give it a style, let's say the color will be color gray. Color dark. The decoration underline. This decoration underline. The font weight, let's say 600. So even on top, let's just copy this style property and match it according to our design. So here we'll make it bold. Decoration, font size, let's increase a little bit. Let's say 22. Then here let's add a font size 16. main axis alignment, space between, and hide the size box to 8. Let's say 20, make it a const. Let's go to the recent transaction element, I mean the item. Yeah, you can see how the thing is fine as we wanted. Just edit it a little bit. Yeah, actually now it's fine. Yeah, almost like here, so only the item remain. So we just need to have one row which will have the image, the column which will have two text, and the price at last. So let's create ST single item for the transaction, item transaction, which will return a row which will have children. So the first one will be, let's use a clip rect, because we want the image to be rounded. So we return image.asset, and then there inside we put the path. We are going to use the image, the profile image. So inside the constant, use the profile. Give it a border circular of say 100. Let's wrap it inside a container because we want to have a border. Let's continue. give it a fit of cover. In decoration, here we are going to put our border. So border is going to be our color dark. And give a margin only to the right of 10. So let's pass there in the image because we are going to, it will not be recorded. In case we need to reuse it, we will just use one single widget which will be reusable everywhere. So the column is where we are going to have those title, the title and the date, I mean the action title and the date. So use a column, and then you have the action title and the date. For the action title, you're going to use a text, and it will take the action title and just write it manually now. Count top up, let us duplicate. Down, and let's give it a random date. Give it a style. Color, the font size, let's say 13. And make it dynamic. When there, action title, and copy this style. So let's first these elements will start, and the cross element will also be in the start. After this, just down, we're going to have the amount. So let's acquire them here on top. title and amount, and also date. So let's add them as final as required. I change the color here. And the font size here. And change the style. And reload. So let's add it there and give it the required element. It needs an image. I give it user profile, action profile, the action title, account top up. For the amount, let's say maybe $400. So whenever I want to write dollar, we have to use actually it is in front, sorry, not there. That one. That. Alright. So we give it any random date. Yeah, let's say hot reload. Yeah, you can see we're almost there. We just need to change some little stuff. Actually, let us just remove the container. And give it the way height here. Give it in the height. Alright, now you can see almost is later hot reload, and you can see everything is almost fine. I duplicated it twice, and we have two elements. So I just have one element. So let me remove to those spaces. have 2 elements. All right, now we are good, everything is fine. See you in the next part, and don't forget to subscribe and like.